and welcome to Magic Academy, the School of Nerdcraft and Dungeonery. I am your GM, Evelyn Sometimes, and we are here today with The Curse of Strahd. If you never want to miss a new episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Not custom, not none. Go for the full notifications. That is how YouTube will tell you every time we upload a new episode. And if you want to support us, you can check out our Patreon. You can check out our website, magicacademyrpg.com. And let's jump right into Curse of Strahd. Today, we have with us a Heather.
Hello.
We have a Sarah.
Hello.
And we have a Randall.
Hello.
And where did we last leave off?
We threatened to do a euthanasia.
Sure did.
There was a
and
funeral.
then we were like, nah.
I believe you guys were I believe you guys had like just left the church, but you hadn't technically left yet after discovering that the priest Donovich was keeping his son, who had turned into a vampire spawn, in the basement. I believe where we left off was just there.
Right,
you guys had
in the morning.
You guys had a little bit of a conversation about maybe let's not kill the vampire spawn, even though he's in a lot of pain and misery because his dad's keeping him locked up in the basement.
I wanted to.
If this was an XP game, yes.
I still might. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
To be honest, this book, one of the neat things about the Curse of Strahd module is it really wants you to do XP, and I don't do XP because that's too much math even for me.
Fair.
And I like math.
Okay.
Oh, and then Randall did something exceptionally evil and like made his voice pop into the priest's head and was like, keep praying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Caleb was the voice of God. Caleb was the voice of God to this man.
You guys learned a little bit about the Morning Lord, and that possibly being connected to Lathander, but more likely kind of its own thing here in Barovia, because Barovia is a little strange. It's a unique little place. But yeah, we left off. You guys were had just kind of decided that you weren't going to kill Doru, and you were leaving the church. What do you guys want to do next? What do you want to do now? You have a few places to go. You could go see Mad Mary. You could go to the general store. You could go back to the bar. You could, I don't know, say fuck all of that, grab Irina and head off to Vallaki. You've been told that there's a woman who can read your cards
Outside of the village.
You heard of Madame Ava? Yeah.
Do we want to go to the store first and like sell off all these like trinkets that we got, and then go see what's up with the crying woman? And her name is just Mary. We're not calling her Mad because that's rude.
Yeah, we could do that.
GM. I did an oopsie when I picked up some trinkets. When you said like you find this, they're worth this much. I just added the GP instead of the actual trinkets themselves. So can we assume I sold them at value? Or would you like me to subtract like some amount of gold from my person? Because genuinely, like, I've never had to sell anything in a we always just kind of breeze past that part.
How much much money did you get through Death
That
House?
is such a good question.
Yeah, I know you took
What
the
did
eye
you
patch.
start
I know you
with?
took the agate.
I started with, I didn't start with actually, I started with like a pretty good amount of
Like-
gold. I think I added 11 gold pieces to a Death House.
11?
I think. Because I think I started with 10. I probably killed for it.
Let me look at a thing, because let's see, where did it go? What times price? Pay for it. Sells items on price. I'm gonna say if you only got 11 gold, I'm not gonna split hairs over 11 gold.
Okay.
I'm the one who has a lot of the big.
Yeah, the 11 gold is not particularly worth splitting hairs over. That's
Okay.
that's not enough for me to wanna try and do math about.
I will from now on I won't do that. I've never sold, like, in every other D&D community I've played it, it's just like, yeah, it's worth that much. You sell it at some point. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
although I imagine 3 trying to sell something is like, this is worth 10 gold. And then just throws it on the table.
Yeah. So are you guys headed to the here E1?
Yeah, I think we're in the general store.
Mercantile.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, you guys see a little general shop. The sparse light from this building spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads Bildrath's Mercantile. As you walk in, you see Bildrath, who is behind the table, and he's just a human dude. He does not have art. I don't believe he has art. Let me look.
Imagine not having art. What a plebe.
Let's see. Yeah, no, he's got nothing. He's just Bildrath. But yeah, you see, he's just a human, just a regular human guy. He looks a little, he's a little gray, kind of like everybody in Barovia is, and.
Okay.
Whoa, how can I help you?
I assume, perusing your lovely establishment, that you have goods to sell, and 2, you buy goods.
And we have some goods.
I reckon I could sell you something. And if you look at the adventuring gear table of the player's handbook, anything under 25 gold is for sale.
Under 25. Okay.
Yes, anything under 25.
I want a ring of cast wish.
Yeah, we don't. That's a little. Not really.
Do have, I believe, some items to sell.
Show me what you got.
Emery pulls off 3 rings and slaps these gold rings down the counter. I've got these.
How much are those worth?
Those, I think they were, let's see, they were 75 each.
I'll take 20. I'll give you 20 for each.
40.
I don't really bargain. You take the 20 or...
You know what? 20's fine.
Wow, she folded like a deck of cards.
Meanwhile, in Emery's mind, she's literally going, they were free anyway. So, like, you know what? We're good.
He doesn't need to know that.
He doesn't need to know that.
Yeah,
I tried.
So, despite them being worth 75, and you see he takes them, he looks at them, he sticks them in a little drawer, gives you 60 gold for the 3 rings, because he did say 20 each.
Mm-hmm. They were free for me.
And anything else, or do you want to buy something?
I might be buying some things. Let me peruse your shelves.
Do you need the list?
No, I have it. I have it in front of me. That's why I'm like, let me look.
I just have the player's handbook open.
Yeah, I'm like, what do I need?
I also have a ring that I love to sell for 25 gold pieces.
I'll give you 5.
Boyo. What if we make a bargain?
I don't bargain. I don't need to.
Why not? You have no one that comes in here.
And I also have no competition.
We own the town. We can make a competition for you.
Is your name Strahd von Zarovich?
It could be.
It's my middle name.
Yeah, sorry, but it's 5 or nothing.
What if... What's on that list of things?
What do you need? What do you need?
There's no
Caleb, what are you looking
potions on that list, aren't there?
There are, but they're worth 50 gold, so
Isn't it below 20 gold?
25. So you ain't gonna have them. Yeah.
Dang it. Boy, I guess I don't need anything. I'll take the 5.
He takes the ring and gives you 5 gold.
Oh, I'm bitter about it.
I'm gonna grab because I'm pretty sure that my lantern needs oil if we need it. Yes. So you have some oil here for like lanterns and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna buy 2 of those. Just 2 silver. It's 2
That'll
silver.
be 20 silver.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
You pay the man 20 silver pieces.
Yeah, I pay the man 20 silver pieces.
Okay, so you don't have a lot of competition, but hear me
I don't
out.
have any competition.
Yes, thank you for that. Do you know of any odd jobs you might have around? I am looking to make a little bit of money, and it seems like you are not too helpful there.
Odd jobs.
Do you have anything that needs done? Some help we could... Things you might need? But quite,
Yeah, I'm not really in the business of helping people out.
That's quite literally your job. With selling goods, I feel like you might have gotten the wrong line of business.
Emery's gonna like poke 3 though while you're like trying to talk to me like, hey 3, like, didn't you say you were gonna like try and sell that like bag of flesh? Maybe he'll take that.
I don't know if I'd want to talk to this individual. I think I'd rather shoot him.
Wowie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not.
Question: do I see like a lot of gold somewhere that might be like in swiping range?
No.
Damn it.
We'll just sneak in later. Gosh.
Like, what is stopping us from
Just killing this man.
Armed robbery. Hands up!
Ellie's literally not here to be like, don't do that.
You hear her within your chest cavity being like, what are you guys doing? Shush.
Well, I don't think this is
Ellie,
a good
it's
idea.
fine. Ellie, it's fine. Don't worry. I know, we have a giant killer robot. Really? And he's being the way he is?
Well, 3, do you have your hood up?
I do.
He doesn't know what a killer robot is.
Larry, thank you for the follow one.
3, how about you take your hood off? Really intimidate him.
Oh, okay.
Your friend here looks strange.
He won't be the only one looking strange if you don't change that attitude.
And
Are you threatening me, little lady?
Wait. Oh, this is super early, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Hold on. Where's my notes? And I'm gonna pull out my frog on a stick and I'm go. You should be giving us a better deal, or else I'm a polymorph for you. Because you said that I could fool someone to think that it's a wand polymorph.
Make me a deception check.
Ooh,
And Emery's like, Caleb, I have absolute belief in you. Enjoy a bardic inspiration. Yeah, you better listen to our friends.
a bardic inspiration?
Motherfucker.
Nice snap one.
What's a bardic inspiration?
Roll your bardic inspiration. What is it? 1d6.
D6.
I need it. I rolled a natural 1.
I mean, give me a hot second. Give me a goddamn second.
with my bardic, that is a 9.
Buddy,
You just got inspiration.
I'm gonna use that
You
inspiration.
just got
right away.
inspiration.
Thank you, Lily. So that's a reroll.
Reroll that.
That is 17. Much better, but still not great.
No, this is going really well.
so
love it
he
here.
also got a 17.
Pizza on my end, right?
Yes. Always.
I believe. I believe
It's your
it.
call.
Okay.
Your
Give
call.
me a second. My brain has to parse through this. So okay, so
Roll
you
off.
you are the aggressor. So
Technically,
it is the attacker who
Every-
needs your beats. So so 17. I'm just barely did you beat his insight. He is going to look at you with intense suspicion and decide not to and say, what did you think?
I said you need to treat us better. And 3. What was the last part?
Give us what the items are worth now.
And instead of doing that, he's gonna say, "Oi, Periwimple, get out here!"
Periwimple.
And you see, his nephew and stock boy, with rippling muscles beneath a leather tunic.
Wow, how are they built in Barovia? Shit.
Jesus.
Just big boy come out from the back and say,
Oh no.
"Or are you giving my uncle a hard time?"
Perry. You Winkle. Can I call you Perry? P.
Periwimple. My name is Purple Cantamere. Everyone calls me.
I can't understand a single word you're saying. Your name is.
Everyone calls me
My circuits are overloaded.
Periwimple.
Perry Wimple, my friend, this is all a big misunderstanding. See. Actually, we were inspectors, just doing a quick little look around. And
Inspectors?
Yes, we're new inspectors from the Order of Strahd.
The Order of Strahd? Since when does Strahd have an order of inspectors who comes down and looks at our shop?
You might not know. You might not know of it. I see you probably don't leave Barovia very often. The town Barovia. I obviously understand not like leaving Barovia.
Nobody leaves Barovia.
Yeah, I figured we got to that part. Wow.
I wish 3 could laugh.
Do you think that we could get, now that you're being so kind, our items are worth a little bit more, maybe like, I feel like you would pass inspection if you did that.
Inspection? Give me another deception check.
No! I was a 19 before it turned to a 3. That's an 8. Oh, man.
You're not an inspector.
Hey guys,
You're just trying to rob my uncle.
hey guys, I think I left my wolf outside without leashing him up. Bye! And Emery tips out the fucking door.
Yes,
When did she get a wolf?
And I'm going to run too.
throw
I start waving the wand.
That guy's got a frog. Your friend's got frogs on sticks. What's that all about?
I believe he believes it's a wand of polymorph, but maybe it'd be best if we let him think that.
Yeah, you know, when you're dealing with the real dim-witted types, sometimes it's just...
That is true. The people I'm traveling with are quite stupid.
Now,
Anyways.
are you gonna threaten my uncle too?
No.
Alright, then we have an accord.
There is no... I don't threaten. You can take that however he wants, but I don't threaten.
There's a front window and you see Caleb and Emery go...
Can I get you anything else?
You wouldn't happen to have scrap metal?
Scrap metal. I might have. Uncle, we got any scrap metal? Well, there might be something out back. Yeah, check around the back. Not really doing anything if there is any scrap metal. Not really a lot of scrap things around here. We kind of used what we got. But
I respect that.
not really a lot of imports and exports here in Barovia. So whenever a group of adventurers comes in, you know, might as well rack up the prices.
You do what you must to survive.
Glad you can see reason. Yeah, check around back. There might be some scrap metal.
Okay. I'll leave a gold piece on the counter.
Pleasure doing business with you.
You see me walk out, and I completely ignore you guys, and I just go around to the back of the store.
I feel like
a little bit here and there, but
like, I feel like
it
Emery and
really isn't
Caleb
much.
is like out front, kind of like walking like the streets, like kicking up dirt, like nothing to see here. Wow, look at these buildings. Wow.
So dilapidated. Yes, we have to do a lot of renovations.
Maybe they really do need Strahd's inspection squad, the
They
SIS.
And I think some good
Sis.
infrastructure bills should be passed here. Probably be better.
I come.
I have a very real question for you. Does Caleb understand how real estate works?
No. Caleb doesn't understand shit. Caleb fully believes they own the town and that house.
Yeah.
I mean, we certainly own the
And-
house.
You have the deed to the house.
He does think that like if he says it enough, it'll become real.
He's manifesting.
Yeah.
Huge manifester.
Oh my god.
No wonder he's a warlock.
No.
Bree comes back from around the shop holding some just pieces of like pieces of sword
pieces.
that didn't make it, like
a couple
blah blah
of
blah.
pieces of swords, maybe a couple scraps of like shields. Nothing that is going to give you a mechanical benefit or be an actual weapon,
no.
unless you want to do like
It's for
an
food.
improvised weapon thing. But yeah, you found a couple stacks.
No, I'm just using it for repair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Then you
It
find
disappears behind the hood.
Oh, 3. How'd it go?
Good. They asked me if I was here to threaten. I do not typically make threats.
No.
It is not always wise to let the person you are attempting to kill know that you are attempting to kill them.
Well,
Sage advice. Sage advice.
yeah.
Come on, Caleb, learn.
Next time I will just tie them up or something. I don't know.
Why not use your form of dread?
That would have been way
Scare
cooler,
first. Ask
actually.
for forgiveness later.
Yeah. But
It
Form
is.
of dread first.
It
Forgiveness
is the
later.
only way in which I believe you would be intimidating.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see that now that you say it out loud. It hurts, but I see it. So,
Have I hurt you?
thanks. No, I'll be fine. I'll be
Only you 3. You gave him what's called like psychic damage. It's just you've kind of fucked with his head.
fine. a little bit.
What?
3. Where are we going? Where's next?
Well, there is a small person in my chest cavity who wished to see Mary.
Mary, the woman who's been crying. Maybe we can see what's going on. I know Ellie maybe wanted to give her like one of her little great little Werther treats.
Yes.
Maybe make her feel better. We should probably investigate kind of what's going on there.
Absolutely. Let's head that way. That was
right next
this way.
door.
Right next door.
Nope. Okay, that way. My bad.
We go around the corner. Just
A moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sound flows from a dark 2-story townhouse. You will see on your map, it is marked E3.
Oh, I can.
yay 3. We are here.
Yeah, are you guys what you doing? How are you approaching?
I guess we'll walk up and just knock on the door. Just kind of like, hi, hello.
The sobbing continues, but there is no answer.
Are you okay? Do you need assistance?
The sobbing continues, but there is no answer at the door.
Is the door unlocked?
Yes. Well, ooh. Yes.
You can't. Oh, we're on a streak of villainism, and I don't know if we want to do more crimes.
It's not crime. There's someone seriously, like, I don't know, hurt or really sad, or it could be really bad if they're not answering. And this is like,
I'm
And the
also
door's
98%
unlocked.
sure Barovia doesn't have a police force.
So that's our cover. 3, you're so clever.
so everybody's gonna like turn the door and kind of slowly push it open, but not go through. Just like have the door open, like that.
Yeah, we're not used to doors whether or not they're gonna kill us.
You see inside, it is dark and dusty, but otherwise it looks like a fairly normal entrance to a house. And you hear from above you now the sobbing, clearly coming from the second story.
Hold on, wait.
Okay.
What if we think about this a little bit smarter before we just go running into some?
Oh, I was gonna announce our presence that we were going in.
I could turn you invisible.
Oh my god, you can turn me invisible? What?
I could turn you invisible. You could go scout out.
Do you want me to go look? Make sure she's okay?
Yeah, it might be a little bit safer. The people of this town are quite unique.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go in. But should I still like announce my presence or just go in?
Not if you're invisible. Do you want to be turned invisible? Consent
Okay,
is
yes.
key.
Yes. Caleb, make me go invisible and I'll go make sure everything's okay.
Okay. Abracadabra. And you're invisible.
I'm truly shocked that you
I am
believe Emery is capable enough to do this on her own.
Hey, you know what? I have proficiency in stealth on top of invisibility. Okay?
I haven't seen it, so I don't believe it yet.
I wasn't invisible those last few times. No, was I?
Are you going
you just hear like Emery's talking, but like you don't see her at all. So yes, she's gonna quietly kind of walk into the house, slowly kind of looking around at everything, really trying to make sure like, has this house been lived in? Is this another death house situation where it might be a ghost, you know, as she goes to go upstairs?
It is bleak, it is dusty, it is gray in here. This house is clearly lived in, though it would seem that recently most of the house has become less used. And as you head upstairs, you hear from a specific room the crying come from. And as you open the door, you see a woman. I can show you what she looks like. But you see a woman sobbing, sitting in the center of the floor of this bedroom. There she is, show to players, show to everyone.
That's so sad.
And you see her sitting in this bedroom on the floor, clutching a doll and just sobbing. She is so... It is a grievous sobbing. She is despondent and lost in sorrow.
Okay, so the room she's in,
she might not have even noticed you if you were visible, because she is just
like so
clutching this doll.
Okay.
And
so while Emery's kind of still invisible, she's gonna like survey the room. Like, is this her room? Is this like a kid's room? If she's holding a doll, like she's like Emery kind of goes in and starts kind of like looking around again. Like, okay, what's this room? What is she holding?
This room is that of a young girl's, maybe a teenager, again, like the rest of Barovia, it is very gray. It is a bit depressing, as all of the village of Barovia is. And there's a bed and a little dresser and small trinkets here and there.
So if Emery was like to like walk around, obviously to like kind of see this woman clutching this doll, in between sighs and, you know, like her cries and everything, you know, she was kind of looking at her face. Does she give off any signs that like maybe she's not human?
Give me a insight or arcana.
Oh, surprisingly, my Arcana has a higher one. It's a 9. Why? Why?
Even with a 9, you can tell that she is human.
Okay. Man, now the question is, do I maybe just go back around her, and like tap her on the shoulder and make my presence known, bringing me out of invisibility? Or do I go back downstairs? You know, I'm gonna go back downstairs. I'm gonna like quietly. I'm not gonna close the door behind me. I'm just gonna like go back downstairs to like meet up with everybody. And so Emery's invisible. She's like, I don't really know how this like works to like come out of invisibility, but obviously you guys can hear me. So there's a woman up there. She's like clutching a doll, and it seems, based on my observations, 1, she is human. 2, she is very sad. Like depressive. 3, I think maybe her daughter maybe was taken or was killed.
You did get information, I will remind you, from Ismark, that her daughter has disappeared.
Yeah. So all those things are true. So we can all either go back up and say, hey, give us some information so that we can help you, or we can just kind of like let it be.
Three, you could obviously say otherwise, but perhaps some good karma could do wonders for us.
There's a small gnome in my chest that has told me that we must go up.
Okay.
And then 3 walks up the stairs.
3, do you think that the halfling is a gnome?
They're all small. They look the same.
Wow.
I love 3 so much.
3 is very focused.
3.
If she was a dwarf, that would be a very different thing.
That would be a different,
because 3 has a problem with dwarves and humans, but you know, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Cancel.
How is 3 doing being in this very human village? Because everyone you've encountered so far has been
is a human, but also they're all clearly under some sort of like Strahdian blood-sucking curse spell magic. They barely feel human.
I think they would probably agree with you.
Like the second the bartender was like, "What can I do for you?" I was like, "You vampire control."
You are a robot, just like me.
But yeah, I'll just walk right up into her room.
Kaylin, Emery.
Obviously, I'm following. I guess I'm still invisible.
You're still invisible until either you attack or cast a spell,
Dope. So,
or until I drop concentration. And
cool. You're just concentrating because it's funny. You just hear just me being like, "Okay, Caleb, go. I'll bring up the rear."
I didn't know where you were. I didn't want to step on you.
No, it's cool. I'm like standing off to the side. Just walk through and go up the stairs.
Hello.
Caleb, oh my God, walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys enter the bedroom and just see this woman just sobbing over this doll, clutching it in sorrow.
Hello.
She continues to sob.
I feel like you would end up letting Ellie out. She'd want out, and like she would kind of go up to the lady and be kind of just like gentle like hand
on the shoulder.
Yeah. You're like, oh dear, why are you crying? Are you okay?
That was too good of an impression.
That was spot on.
But alas, we do not have Haley today. So which of you three is gonna be the one to approach
baby,
gently,
all right,
and sweetly?
So, oh yeah, we're gonna be gentle.
I'm invisible. I'm invisible. So
I want to cast minor illusion for a voice that says "mommy," but
kill him now.
And you were the one complaining about villainry.
We need good karma. Pretends to be her daughter.
Oh, good, we got your attention now. All right, GM. Here's my plan. Here we go. You notice the cavity in my chest opens, and I stand still for a second, and you hear the whirring in my body get louder and louder and louder. I also take some scraps metal and I eat it until I'm sort of like very like I'm almost radiating some sort of heat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go behind the sobbing woman and I give her the three's closest attempt to a hug while radiating this warmth.
She jolts and looks at you over her shoulder and screams, terrified immediately of just this random, of just being grabbed, and tries to scramble away.
I'm not really holding her. It's like
It's a hover hug.
I'm like people like
she.
As far as I understand it, they like hugs and warmth.
Emery is invisible sitting. Emery is invisible sitting on like a dresser off to the side, watching this all unfold, just going.
I go, oh, I'm
face
sorry.
No, how did you get, what are the two of you, who are you two, and what are you doing in my house, please? Who are you? Why are you in my house?
I'm 3. Your door was unlocked. We heard that your daughter went missing and wanted to offer either our condolences or assistance. And I was trying to give you a warm hug because people like warm hugs when they are sad.
He's fucking Olaf. He's Olaf.
And you see she begins to cry again. So very sweet. Oh, the kind, strange metal creature you are.
Actually working.
There's like,
could you rescue my daughter? I don't bring her home, please. I fear the worst has happened.
Where is she?
My daughter Gertruda. I've tried to keep her in the house for as long as I could, but she left a week ago and she has not been seen since, and I don't know where she's gone, and I worry she has died, and I just want my daughter returned. This doll was hers, and well, it was mine, and then I passed it down to her, and she like shows you the doll, and you see this malformed doll with a strange leer that wears a sackcloth dress, and stitched into the hem of the dress is a frayed tag that says "Is no fun, is no Blinsky," which you can assume is likely in reference to the maker of the toy.
It would be helpful if you had any information about her.
Let me see,
like,
if I actually
3's in tracking mode now.
Information about her, because oh my god, so much. What is that?
You're doing great, 3.
Thank you.
Maybe we don't need to get you a chip for like emotions. You get it.
Now,
Just
honestly,
observations.
She continue.
No, go.
Gertruda is a very sweet, innocent girl. She has a very naive view on the world. Wants that fairy tale dream. I am not sure where she has gone. I worry she may have possibly even gone to the castle or Valaki or who knows.
We are headed in that direction as well. So,
To Valaki, not the castle. To be clear.
If you see her there, perhaps the stall is of some import. You could perhaps see the toy maker, Gadolf Blinsky. He is the toy maker in Valaki.
okay.
With Valinsky?
So just like
Gadolf
GM question,
Blinsky.
like just young woman, young adult, young child,
She
like
is a
12.
teenager.
Okay, young teenage human.
Yes, teenage human. She has dark hair and bright blue eyes.
I hope you know that anytime someone matches that description, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah. I have blue eyes like limpid tears, and my hair is streaked with red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
3's like quietly muttering, like, "Oh, it's been over a week. There's probably no evidence of like a trail leading out of town." Blah 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 blah.
Oh. Yeah, we can keep a lookout for Gertruda.
Please, if you see my daughter, if you come across her, tell her I miss her and to come home.
Okay.
Sure, that'll be effective.
In the
She is a good girl, I promise you.
in the meanwhile, I would recommend. You see, three's like really working hard. I would suggest is a better word. I would suggest perhaps finding tasks to occupy yourself until her return. For example, walks outside, cleaning, and things that bring one joy.
Every time I feel joy, I just think of my poor Gertruda, and she begins to
Damn
cry
it!
again.
Dearie,
Oh.
is there anything we could do to make you not feel for just a moment?
How does one not feel?
I don't think there's a way to.
Do you have children?
I do.
The fuck you do?
You can't see Emery, but Emery's literally going.
Oh
Surely
man.
you know what it would be, and the pain it would cause you to lose one of them.
It's the worst. I know. Perhaps, I mean, just if you're able to, I don't know what's a good method of affirmations. Like I don't want to feel, or you could wait. I have the solution. Have you ever wanted to get rid of your own emotions? Have you ever wanted to not feel for just a little bit? Well, I have the perfect patron for you.
Patron?
Yes, you could give yourself to the librarian. And they could take a little bit of that edge off, and
and help you out if you wanted. If you're looking for just a little bit, I'm just trying to help you. That's all.
You have the librarian? I don't know.
I can.
Do you
I
have
can,
a contact card?
I sure do. And I'm gonna pull out a little black card with a book on it that just has like a little fingerprint on the back. And I'd be like, just when we leave, just give this a little rub, and they will stop by, and kind of like a genie, just grant a little wish, or perhaps they'll help with a little bit of the pain. Just take it away. I'm trying to be helpful. They're my patron, and they're wonderful.
If it will ease the pain of missing my daughter, then perhaps I will consider it.
Just
And
it'll do wonders.
she holds the card and the doll and just
Good.
that. I'm just gonna make sure I write that down.
Yeah.
I have it written down.
The librarian's a little bit of a trickster, so I don't know where that's going to go.
I
Let
have
me know
it
how that
written
goes.
down because there may be consequences for your actions.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what type of consequences, but I do need you to make sure you send me as much information as you have about the librarian.
Absolutely.
I'm going to need you to do that immediately after session.
Well, bye.
As I would assume, as we're leaving, now that Caleb has given the contact information via, I guess, biofucking metrics to his patron, just rub this little finger scanner. As we're leaving, Emery, still invisible, is like gonna bring up the rear. But if we remember last session, Ellie gave Emery a candy. She didn't eat it when she saw Strahd. She just was holding on to it like, So as she's leaving, she kind of drops it on the ground, like near her. It just kind of falls. Because sweets make anyone feel better. It's like, sugar and whatnot. So she kind of like drops it real quick and like just walks out. It just drops out of nowhere. Maybe it's the patron.
I was gonna say it's from my patron right there. It's just kind of like awkwardly like try to avoid running into you.
I'm behind you all. You wouldn't even know. I was like,
well, then I look like I'm awkwardly stepping forward, trying not to run into you, but you're behind me.
Yeah, because you don't know where I'm at. You're like such.
I look like a fucking idiot going on this room.
Y'all are a mess.
Here's my patron.
She's doing the weird crab shuffle. Join me and my patron does a weird crab shuffle.
You guys leave Mary's townhouse. What are you guys doing next?
I think we should go back to the barn.
The barn?
Whatever, the house.
Oh, with Irina?
The burgomaster's house?
Yeah, with the chef.
Evelyn, I'm so sorry. Just know it's only gonna get worse.
What a mockery! We've turned conquerors of Strahd.
Every party comes in here is like, oh no, we're like, I own the town. Where's the chef? I'm so gonna die.
Strahd immediately shows up and drinks all of your blood and oil.
Not the oil. Not my oil. No, I need that. I want.
You still need to figure that whole shit out.
Yeah, that's gonna be another like 3 hours of DM prep.
Yeah, I gotta figure out. What the fuck
Especially
that-
since one of the few times we're all free is tomorrow.
Oh, I love it here.
Oh boy. Okay, so you guys leave the house and you're back on the streets.
Okay, rude.
And it's probably about what is this? Is this supposed to happen at the same time of day? No? Okay. As you guys are walking back to the house, you hear the sound of small wooden wheels rolling across damp cobbles. You trace the lonely sound to a hunched figure bundled in rags, pushing a rickety wooden cart through the fog. And you see this hunched figure with a little cart going from door to door and just knocking on the door.
Oh, they got like the milk lady.
Am I still invisible?
It's good for an hour.
Okay, cool. I'm double checking. You tell me when that's over, okay?
You let me know if you want it done. I don't know.
No, I think this is kind of fun. Unless, of course, like I do actually something that breaks me out of invisibility. So I'm just.
That was a spell slot, so I'm gonna let you use it for the next hour if you need it.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my god, using one
Emery's-
of you warlock spell slots.
I guess since Emery's invisible and sees this, she's gonna like walk quietly towards whatever this person with the cart is to see like what's in the cart.
Let's see. Can you see what's in the cart? There's kind of some like rags and things that are kind of covering what's in the cart. But you see she kind of most of the time no one answers when she knocks on the door, but every now and then you'll see that she tries to sell a little pastry. Where the fuck? Why? Okay. In exchange for a gold piece. Come on, this is supposed to be the chapter with the description of the pastries. They look like little tiny pies. They look like teeny tiny pies from this picture because it doesn't actually give me a description. And you see, finally, she stops at one house, and are you following from a distance or up close?
I'm decent. I'm following like next to like her little cart thing, like watching what she's doing. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
why are
you
people
see
opening
that, like,
doors? Why aren't
every now and then, like she will offer a little. She'll say, "Get an escape from the dreariness of everyday Barovian life," and she'll give a pastry. They'll give a gold, and she'll be on her way to the next house until finally she gets.
She peddling drugs?
I'll find out.
I'll
I'll find out. Just wait.
And at one house, you see that this man comes. These two people come out with their son, and she actually she's trying to take the boy as payment. And she stuffs him into a sack and puts him in her cart and continues on her way.
Me, my invisible ass. That goes to happen. He's in the cart. Is she paying attention to what's happening behind the cart at this point?
She's pushing the cart, so the cart's in front of her.
Okay, I'm going to. Okay.
What are the other two doing while this is all happening? Are you guys following at a distance? Are you just making your way downtown, not even paying attention to this?
They don't know where I'm at anyways.
I just wanted to let Three know that I do really appreciate you. Now that we have a little bit of time, I think we're alone. I appreciate you coming with us.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, I know it, like, Emery and I are kind of extra eccentric. You definitely are like a grounding force. You and Ellie, and I think that it's nice of you to come along with us, considering like we probably fuck everything up for you, but
I am looking for someone.
Who? You've not mentioned this before. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for the people who created me.
Oh. Do you think that they're here in Barovia?
It is unclear. They've done a very good job of hiding.
Are they hiding from you or from everyone else?
I don't want to step on your world building, Evelyn.
It's your backstory.
Okay.
Go nuts.
I am I was part of a project. I was the second version of a Warforged intended to track and assassinate the political enemies of a nearby state. And when my edition began to exhibit signs of questioning the orders we were given, we were all decommissioned. I am one of two versions of the Imperator Mark II that exists now. I intend to find the people who created me and kill them.
I'd take my hand and put it on Three's shoulder, and that's that's a lot.
What does that make you feel, Kellum?
It makes me feel sadness for you, as well as a bit of anger. You're a good person, and it must be kind of hard having all that weigh on you and not know what to do. I'm assuming you don't have any leads either.
My last lead went cold a few years ago. I want to invite you to see my perspective, because I do not feel sadness. I do not feel joy or pain. What I feel, the only emotion I am programmed to feel is fear. It is an impetus for survival. Keeping you all alive allows me to potentially survive for longer. The odds are better in a place like Barovia when all four of us are here. However, that is all I've ever felt, is fear. I'm sure you can imagine what it would mean to feel either nothing or fear for years.
3, I couldn't begin to imagine what it feels like to just feel fear. But as long as you are part of this little ragtag group, I'll help. I promise to not be a source of fear for you. I'll promise that, at least between us, that we can not create more of that feeling. If that's all you can feel, I don't want to be one that adds to it. That's probably the best I could do.
I suppose that is true. I do not know if I feel fear for others. Perhaps that is something we will discover.
Well, how about we get some pies? And
I cannot eat them, but I shall taste them.
So
I'd love to know what you decompose it as. Your little finger sticking in thing is
So while
admirable.
the two of you are having this emotional moment, you do not notice any of the shit that's going on with Emery and with the child being stuffed into the cart, because y'all are doing your other stuff and having your lovely little emotional moment. So while you two are just walking down the street having a conversation, Emery, you are the only witness to this child abduction.
Yeah. So, Emery sees this happening. She's like, okay, I'm gonna need to. That is obvious. Wrong on so many levels. I need to find a way to stop this cart, but like she can't notice me, so I can get this kid out. So, and she's gonna look around for like bushes or like down branches and shit. Even if she has to like yank a branch off a bush, she's gonna do that. A random bush just starts shaking out of nowhere. And she's gonna, because I'm assuming this is like a cart with like the spoked wheels and whatnot, because they're like, yeah, she's gonna do that, and she's gonna get as close as she can while being invisible and like yeet one through the.
And you see the cart like stops with a jolt as it goes. Oh dear, stupid cart thing. And the old woman shuffles over to the wheel and is like, oh.
Dealing with it
here.
Weird.
And pulls the thing out and goes around to continue on her cart.
Yeah, she's gonna do it slowly because Emery, as she's dealing with this stupid ass wheel, she's gonna run real quick because she's fast. She's like and running to like get to the other end of the cart where like the kid was put in, and she's gonna be like,
so how much did you jam this in there? Because
I like stuck it in there that it would be an inconvenience. Very much an inconvenience. And as an old lady, supposedly.
I want you to make a roll for this. You are going to give me let's see, what would be a good statistic to use here? I'm gonna say give me a stealth check with advantage because you're invisible, to just see like how much you can disrupt this.
All right, so
because you're just sticking a stick in a wheel.
That's a 16.
16. With a 16, you manage to get a just real a branch with like a bunch of little pieces, and you manage to jam it in there in the right direction so that it's difficult to pull back the other way. So she has to like try to break off little bits and tinker with this. I'm being very generous to you.
I'm saving a child.
I'm being very generous DM. So she begins fiddling with it. You do not have much time.
Okay, so like as she kind of like jams it in, it's almost like she tries to get in like a fluid motion and then continues kind of going around like the opposite side where the lady would be, to the side where like she's put this kid in. And is this kid like distressed by any means, or are they just sitting in there like
this kid is in a sack that is
a full sack?
Yes, that is in a burlap sack strapped to a cart.
Okay. Marian's gonna like quietly be like, hey, I'm gonna get you out of here as soon as you're down. Like, run. Don't run to your house. Run away. Okay.
Okay.
And okay, so Emery grabs her dagger real quick, cuts the thing, I would assume letting the kid out.
Yeah, the kid tumbles out.
Kid tumbles out.
Kid tumbles out and starts taking off, and the hag looks up and she's like, and she just, stupid child. I'll get him later. I'll come back for him later.
So bad. I want to be like, oh, where's Emery?
That's what Caleb would do.
At this moment is probably when the two of you have reached the natural conclusion of your lovely little conversation, and you see like this cart has stopped and this old woman is fiddling with the wheel, and there's this kid just booking it past you guys. A little 7-year-old child just running past you.
Ma'am, is your kid?
He's fine. I'll pick him up later.
Oh, okay.
What are these? What are you selling?
Oh, dream pastries. But adventurers like you needn't worry about it. You know, I'm sure you have plenty of other things to attend to. I'm going leave me to fix my cart and be on my way.
Oh, Three's gonna reach down to the stick that's blocking the cart and just quickly snap it so it falls into pieces around the cart, and so she can keep moving.
Oh, thank you. Now, on your way. And she just goes back to her cart and starts pushing it again.
As she goes to start pushing it, Emery's still invisible. She goes behind Caleb and she goes, that woman is going to eat the kid. That's all you hear is that woman's going to eat that kid.
Oh, my
Consume?
Gosh, that's crazy, Three.
She just... What? She pays no mind to either of you and just continues on her way, knocking on the next door.
The kid was in a bag in her cart.
I
get one of those fucking pies.
I want a pie for my friend Three.
Oh, right. Well, it's a gold piece. Sure, you can.
Wow, that must be a really good pie.
Oh yes, these dream pastries are quite good.
Any discounts? I mean, my friend Three here did just.
Oh no!
About a friends and family discount.
I don't really do.
May I?
Give me a persuasion check.
Please roll high on this. Oh, thank you.
That's 20 for a 23.
Yes.
About time.
All right.
You
have helped me out. Well,
that'll be 9 silver and 9 copper.
That'll be 2 gold. Thank you.
Well, you have helped me out, so I suppose just this once, I will give you one pastry. one little dream pastry. And she gives you one little pie. And I'm going to look again for the description of it, because I know that there's a description of it in a different chapter, or there's supposed to be. The paste, so it looks like a small mincemeat pie.
Of course it does.
The best pies in Barovia.
They're made of children.
Now this is a dream pastry, and if you eat it, it will give you a little escape from the depressing grayness of the world for a few hours. But be careful.
To Mary.
Oh, Mary doesn't answer her door. She doesn't have any money. It's no point in going to... I've knocked at her door before, and alas, she did. Why am I talking to you? I need to be on my way. I have more business to do. Goodbye.
What is your name, young lady?
Why should I tell you that? Goodbye. And she continues on with her little cart.
I'm gonna stick my finger in the pie.
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
So, for the purposes of the mechanics of this pie, I am going to basically count that as eating it, because this is your version of doing so.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yes.
So
That's fair.
it tastes like a tasty little mincemeat pie. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. If there's a check you want me to make to understand what it is, what's in it, how it works, too, let me know.
I just need that con saving throw.
Just remember, you can't be poisoned and shit because of...
Yeah, I can't. I have resistance to poison. I don't know, and I'm immune to disease. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I still need that con save. It's not poison. It's not disease.
Oh dear.
That is a 13.
Oh dear.
13. Oh, let me get out a little d4.
And I also resist. I can't be put to sleep, at least. So I'll be awake for whatever's about to happen.
You can't
That's
be
fun.
put to sleep. Well,
Including magical sleep.
Good thing this is not sleep.
So whatever this is,
It's gonna be good.
I'll be awake for all of it. And 3's experience of whatever this is going to be real interesting.
Oh, yes.
So, 3, as you taste this pie in your strange little way, what the two of you see is that that state that 3 goes into for the purposes of rest is essentially what engages. And 3, you enter screensaver mode is the best way I can kind of put it.
The little DVD logo is bouncing, but it's Strahd's crest.
If your eyes were screens, what everyone else would see would be like the Windows screensaver thing where like there's like you would just see like a Windows screensaver. What you are experiencing though is you feel yourself somewhere nicer than this. Describe to me a place that would bring 3 something relative to joy, removed from the evils of the world and of your existence.
Probably standing over the dead body of the people who created me.
And for the next 5 hours, you will be locked into this trance-like state.
3.
You cannot respond.
Good. I'm in sentry mode. You see me like turn into the sentry mode, which is sort of like I'm very boxy and like I sort of collapse into myself a little bit.
Lady, is this normal?
Oh, yes, dear. Don't worry about it. And she continues on her merry little way.
Emery,
Yeah.
where are you?
Oh my God, Caleb, I'm literally near you.
Sorry,
Just
sorry,
talk.
That was. Oh, see,
You accidentally grab Emery's boob.
Not the same thing.
Caleb.
That is my boob.
That was. Your shoulders need a little bit more work. They're not moving.
Okay, so I'm gonna deduce that. Okay, in my experience, with like creepy old ladies selling, I don't know, weird things to have you escape from places, and obviously having a child in a bag, that is a witch of some sort, and this is some sort of charmed spell type thing. I have read about this in my fairy tale books.
So we should take 3 to the.
Can you lift him?
We could try. I'm gonna go behind 3 and like tip them back and see if I can hold them up.
Enjoy being squished.
How heavy are they when I start tipping them back?
Yeah, 3. How much does this robot weigh? How much does this Warforged weigh? I believe we tried to figure it out one time. I doubt you can tip them over.
I think Warforged are at least 300.
Yeah.
I'm about 285. I'm on the leaner side because of what I'm designed for, but I'm about 285.
But like sentry mode, I feel like because you kind of like box up
I'm
a little bit more,
condensed.
it's a little bit more condensed, so it would feel almost.
It's like lifting you know when you have like a moving box that's really big that you can't lift because it's really unwieldy.
Grab
it's that.
properly.
Yeah.
You're like,
Oh wow,
Caleb, I think 3 is fine. They're gonna be fine here. I know you can't pick them up, I can't pick them up. It's gonna be a lot. I don't know if we should go kill that lady or something, but like people are like willingly giving up their kids. I kind of want to go over to that house and go pop their parents in the face.
I would, as a brief correction, I would say they did not seem to be willingly giving up their child.
fair.
They seemed very distressed that this lady was taking their child.
Can I question those parents?
Sure, yeah. Let's.
you also hear
I also gotta go track up that kid.
knocking from inside of me
Knocking on the
because
inside.
I can't open.
Ellie is. Oh shit!
Ellie's
Ellie's
now
still
trapped.
inside.
Ellie's just
That's
hanging out.
okay. Ellie's just hanging out.
It's warm in there.
We could. We have to make a split decision, Emery. Are we talking to the parents or are we murdering the lady?
I mean, I don't think she needs any more kids.
That was not one of the 2 choices.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, like we shouldn't let her take any more kids.
So we're gonna
But-
try to stop this.
But also, I don't like not having 3 with us. The situation could go bad.
Oh, 2 of us versus 1 old lady. What could go wrong?
Caleb, we could die.
I could give you this bottle of alchemist fire. You could put it in their pocket, and then
Could light her up.
And yes, I could fireball. And because
We
we
could not even in her pocket. We could light the entire cart on fire.
goal was probably help them be on fire more than the cart, but
She's holding on to it. Explosions, Caleb.
so we fake we secretly blow the cart up so they can't give any more of those pies out because clearly the pies are bad. So we're not going to try to kill the lady. We're going to try to blow up the cart.
Wreck her business, yes.
Let's do it.
All right, great.
I'm gonna hold out the bottle of fire and see if it disappears.
Crap. I would assume it disappears because I'm invisible to whatever I'm holding.
Yeah, the bottle of fire disappears as
Grab
you hand it.
And I take it. I'm like, all right,
Do you have
let's
anything to make
go.
it blow up, or do I need to?
Let me look at my inventory real quick.
Alchemist fire, I believe if you just throw it, it blows up. Like when it lands,
Yeah.
it explodes.
Perfect. Just
That's
throw
how it
it.
works in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get really close so I don't fuck this up. Because I could throw it and it would like
You throw
not
this
hit.
lasts up to 20 feet, so it's only 20 feet.
Who's to say I'm not gonna be able to throw it properly into the right place?
I mean,
All right,
you're
so
gonna
yeah.
have to. You're gonna have to. Fight me. Give me a second.
What if there are other kids in the cart?
Um.
This is something 3 would have mentioned, but
I don't think there are.
Because I mean, I was up there looking, and this is the only kid that I saw, and it seemed like there was just pies.
Yes, you will need to make a ranged attack against a creature or object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon.
Note, you are attacking. The second you throw this, you lose invisibility.
I'm gonna go make sure I'm slightly hidden as I throw it. So yeah, we're gonna book it.
So you're gonna use. I'm gonna say. What are your weapon proficiencies?
I have crossbow, hand, which I would assume hand crossbow, 2, long sword, rapier, scimitar, short sword, and simple weapons.
Okay.
I'm a college of swords bard.
I'm gonna say use your I'm gonna do dex and proficiency.
Okay, so that's a +5. Dope.
I'll let you do dex and proficiency.
Okay. So yeah, I kind of like, Caleb hands me the alchemist fire, and I'm like, all right, let's both go, because if shit goes south, I need backup. So we're gonna like book it in the direction where she is. I'm gonna see, like, hopefully she's stopped, like she's like about to kind of near a house or something.
Yeah.
Before she fully stops, I'm gonna kind of get behind whatever sort of like coverage I can find, whether it's a corner of a house or like a bush or something, and I'm gonna like throw this bottle of alchemist fire at her cart.
Okay, you throw it at the cart. Hold on. Wood 5e. Oh my god, y'all. Okay, so give me that roll.
Okay, so it's a d20 plus 5. That's going to be a 16.
A 16 hits. You hit this cart, and roll me a D4.
It's a D4. It's a D4.
It's a D4.
Yeah.
1.
This wooden cart takes 1 point of damage and is now burning. And the hag looks at you as you come out of your invisibility.
I'm hiding around a corner.
Looks at Caleb, seeing that
I'm just kicking the dirt.
You're like, what?
That fire has been thrown at her cart, and she screams, and you see the hood falls back, revealing this night hag. And I need the two of you to roll initiative.
Bomb, bomb.
Oh no.
Caleb, form of dread.
22.
Not bad.
So give me a second. Give me a second.
Worst case, we run the fuck
Evelyn
away.
goes, what are you guys gonna do today? You guys could go here, go here.
We're gonna
We
fuck
lit
up
a
a
cart on
hag.
fire and try to fight a night hag. Two of
Yeah.
us.
So, oh god. Let's see. So what did what's plus 2? That's 15. So Caleb, what's your initiative?
That was a 22.
Emery, what's your initiative?
16.
Okay. Now the question is, how kind do I want to be to our incapacitated friend? Creature's incapacitation has a speed of 0 feet. The trance ends if the affected creature... Okay. Okay. So, as this fight kicks off, I want both of you to make me an Arcana check. Or medicine check.
22 Arcana.
Okay.
17 Arcana.
Okay, you both pass. You get the sense that the trance ends if the affected creature takes damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So,
that.
So yeah, you have the ability to get 3 into this initiative as you both realize this as the combat begins.
Okay.
And just give me a second to find out what the fuck I'm doing.
Would you like to have now be the time we take a little short break?
Yes, that would actually be perfect for it to be the time we take a little short break while I set all this stuff up.
Awesome. So thank you everyone for being here. Everyone on our TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. We're going to take a quick break. And Facebook. We're everywhere. We're going to take a little quick break. We'll be back at roughly 55 after the hour.
What, in the multi-stream?
And we'll see you very soon. Let's hope
See
we
you
don't die.
We're multi-streaming to Facebook?
Hello, and welcome back to Curse of Strahd. Are we back?
Yeah, I clicked the wrong one, but we're fine now.
Hello, welcome back to Curse of Strahd. Our players here on my little improvised battle map are about to
Die.
face off against Morgantha, the Night Hag. Yes, very, very, very much the vibe.
How's it going, gamers? Can we get to
going,
3,000 likes on this
gamers.
video?
Let's go, gamers. Emphasis on the gay.
If the YouTube VOD gets to 3,000 likes, I will cosplay as Strahd. So if the YouTube VOD of this episode gets to 3,000 likes, I'll do a Strahd cosplay.
If the YouTube VOD of this episode gets to 10 likes, I'll post whole.
That's more achievable.
If the YouTube VOD hits 1,000 likes, I will dress up as Emery, gray, face paint, and all.
You're invisible.
Oh my god. No, you have
Visible now.
You have to do a Homestuck and
It's very much a Homestuck thing.
And sit in a Sharpie bath.
Dye my skin gray.
Yeah, you have to dye your skin gray with Sharpies like the Homestuck cosplayer.
I try to forget that level of conventions. Anyways, how are we going to die?
Oh, so very much are you going to die. But it is Calum up first.
It's fine.
Great.
It's fine.
That's wonderful news. So
Calum, do you want me to kick 3 or do you want to kick 3?
you have special stuff. You do the things.
Okay.
You do all the special stuff.
You will see I have made for you here a little improvised battle map. The rectangles on the sides are like the boundaries of the street. The little circle here is the bush that Emery is apparently hiding behind. And then we have the cart and Morgantha down there. So
bonus action form a dread.
nice.
Not so much. That was a 1 on that D10.
For temp hit points?
For 10 points. Get out of here. Fucking stop. So that was 4 hit. Oh, I heard myself. I hated that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear someone's watching the stream. Stop watching the stream. No one watch this.
You're not allowed to watch this anymore. Sorry.
Heather, I think it's coming from you.
I think it's you, Heather.
Well, how is it me? I have no sound.
I don't have it up. I don't know.
I don't have anything up.
I don't
You
hear it
always have
anymore.
it's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Weird.
And then I'm going to with my I am so disappointed by that.
That one.
Here's the thing. I would love to hit you with my quarterstaff. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good hit with that, so I'm gonna go for a quick firebolt. Oh no, I could shake them. Can I shake them as an action?
Shake them?
You said I could shake them.
Oh, yes. You can shake 3. Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to. It just means you have to spend an action. Either they take damage or you spend an action.
That's fine. I can't move my character, but I would like
shoot.
to.
I should fix that. Boo, 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 boo. Randall, save.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to get behind them because they're my shield.
Other.
And I'm going to go 3. We need you. 3. Emery did a bad thing. 3. Help. Help.
How fucking dare you?
You are roused from your trance by Calum just doing his best to shake you. But you immediately feel this longing to return to that space. This desire to return there, to have another pastry.
It is drugs. He got hooked on drugs.
We need kill it.
They sure did.
Target order kill.
Roll me initiative.
That's all I could do this turn.
What you got?
22.
22. Between you and Calum, who has the higher dex?
I think 3.
I have a 4.
3.
I have 2.
Okay. All right. Then you are going to go before Calum in the next round. So next is the cart, who is going to take more burning damage. The cart full of pastries. It takes another singular point of damage. And Emery, it's your turn. You are no longer invisible, and there is a scary, scary night hag in front of you.
See, you know what? I was absolutely right about you. Stealing children? Of course you're a fucking ag.
That's not very nice to say, young lady.
You're stealing children! Pot meat fucking kettle!
Hey, if the people want the pastries and they're not willing to pay for them, then
I will have a talk with their parents later. We've got a
slope.
All right. So, how far away is she from me? Oh, she is just within getting close. Where's it at? Okay, so because of where she's at, and Emery's gonna still within range, but still using that bush as cover. She's gonna go ahead and cast Cloud of Daggers, centered centered on the hag.
Okay.
Let me cast that real quick. It is a 5 spinning. It's a spinning daggers and a cube 5 feet on each side, centered around a point I choose. So I guess it essentially just like surrounds her.
Okay. Is there a saving throw?
No. It's if the creature takes 4d4 slashing damage, and this is magical because it's a spell.
Yes.
When it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is it? And it's a 5x5?
Okay. Yes. And then
get you a little rectangle.
Cool.
No idea if that's the right size because the squares on this are not. It's good enough.
Yeah.
The grid on this one is strange. Like, I don't know what's up.
Okay.
When she doesn't really, when she's not snapped to the grid, this grid, or is she? She is. She's just in a weird spot on the grid. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So Emery she sends out this whirling form of like slashing dagger tornado around her. And then it's gonna duck back down underneath the bush.
How much damage is that?
It'll be 44. So do you want me to do it in my initial one now, and then once it gets back to her turn?
Yeah,
do it again.
Do it now because this is technically when you first enter. So she's gonna take this now. So yeah, go ahead and roll me 4d4. And we can keep.
Oh, it's 11. It's 11. Okay. I didn't realize when I cast it, it already did it. So it's 11 slashing. Okay. But it is magical.
Okay. Yeah, you see these daggers swirl around her, just like slicing her up, and she just cackles. You think your little daggers are enough to stop me from delivering my pies?
It's gonna stop you for now, and she ducks back down into the bush.
You know, if you choose not to attack me, I might be able to give you information about this place. Wouldn't an adventurer like you like to know some information?
I want information, but not with you selling who knows what children pies to people.
Don't worry about it.
Natural 20 persuasion. I'm
I think
6. So I need to look at this to actually.
Doing great, Emery.
Whatever.
If we could toss them onto the fire too, they could.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, it is the night hag's turn. And she is going to she is going to cast Magic Missile at Emery. And also is going to move. She's going to take another 11 damage at the start of her turn. Bring it to that. I can mass. And is going to move out of the cloud of daggers. Is going to move, let's see, 5, 10, 15,
and at the start of their
20.
turn, they took more damage, right?
I did.
Yeah,
yes.
An additional 11.
It's 30. And then is going to cast Magic Missile at Emery.
But I am ducked under, so...
Doesn't matter. Magic Missile always hits.
Magic Missile always hits.
Yeah.
Magic Missile always hits, BB. So you are going to take... God damn it, this D4 is rolling like crap. You're gonna take 2, 4, 6 force damage. Because I rolled a 1 on the Magic Missile. Love that for me.
I love that for me.
And then...
What are reactions?
That is it. Magic Missile is not the way to go. And I maybe
That's not how I kill you.
that was Evelyn panicking. She casts Magic Missile and then she just goes, I have information you might not be able to get other places. I can tell you about secrets if you let me go. And that is the end of her turn, and we are at the top of the order with 3.
3 jolts, exits sentry mode, looks around and goes, Emery, what did you do?
Oh my god, it was Caleb.
I didn't throw the bottle.
You had it in your position, Caleb.
It was both of us 3, we were protecting you
And a child.
and a child.
I don't much care for children.
I understand that, but this was like a real child, not a ghost child.
Oh well, that's better. I look at the hag, and I'm like,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. I can. Don't forget. I have information you might like.
I would like.
And if you don't kill me, I'll give it to you.
I feel like I need a persuasion check to myself versus like I don't know. Insight or
Honestly, the fact
something.
that they're bargaining makes me is giving me confidence that we can kill them.
Or
And then again,
Evelyn
we can
doesn't want
always
us
knock
to
them
die,
unconscious.
and that's why we're getting the pleading.
We can knock them unconscious when they get down too.
Yes,
that's
unarmed
viable.
strike, non-lethal damage.
3, what you doing? What's your?
Well, I'm going to
but she
attack
can't be
because that's what I
charmed.
was told to do.
You're built for it, yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot at her. The problem is my first turn has a lot of things that go with it, so give me just a second to like think about it. Okay, so first I'm gonna roll. So I make one shot with my bow. Okay. Well, that's good. That's a nat 20. So that's good. But it does make it a little bit more complicated, which makes me scared. Okay, so that's 2d8 plus 4. So that's 8. Oh my god. That's 15 plus 4 is 19. Plus then I make her a favored foe, which does another.
So it's a 19 to hit.
No,
Natural
to hit.
20 to hit.
Natural 20 to hit.
20 to hit. Okay, yes. Brain trying to. Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Thank you.
That's
So not
19
totally
piercing damage off the rip, which I then make her a favored foe and increase that by 1, so that's 20. And because I cast Hail of Thorns, they have to make a DC 11 Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And Hail of Thorns is a spell.
Yes,
Okay. So
I cast it on myself.
that is a 15.
Okay, so they make it so they take half damage, which is 3 piercing damage, and then because I'm a Gloomstalker and it's my first turn, I get to attack again.
Yes.
Okay.
This is why we wake three up.
Hold up. So, okay. So you attack with your bow that is non-magical.
Yes, so I cast this. Okay, I guess in order. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to understand this too. In
Yeah.
order, I cast Hail of Thorns on my arrow.
Okay, cast Hail of Thorns on the arrow.
I shoot with non-magical damage. Like the piercing damage itself is non-magical. Hail of Thorns is magical, but the piercing is non-magical.
Okay, so the 20 damage from not Hail of Thorns
Yes, is non-magical.
is non-magical. Okay, so that is,
Have.
and then the Hail of Thorns is 3
magical damage. Yes.
Okay, and now you get to attack again because
Because it's an ambush. Because I'm ambushing. Or at least that's what they call it. This doesn't feel like an ambush, but hey, if I hit, that's a 16 to hit this time.
That's a great question. That misses.
Okay, then the second attack misses,
Oh boy.
Okay.
which is fine because it's not a lot of damage on the second attack.
Yeah, and you did pretty good on that first one. Okay, so you into the hag, and she is like, and then it is Caleb's turn.
Sold. I think that they're going to hit me. So I am going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to kind of stand it from an Emery. And Eldritch Blast.
Let's go.
12 to hit.
Miss.
So you see as I just kind of fly off and you kind of wrong direction. I'm like, oh, yep. Well,
Are you broken or something?
hit me, bitch. That's my turn.
Well, if you insist. And the cart, which is still on fire, is I'm gonna get a fresh D4. Let's do this one. I like this one. God, another 1 damage for the cart. Cart is still on fire. Emery.
Good.
It's you, girl.
All right. Actions. What do I got?
Can you move the cloud of daggers? Does it just stay there now?
I think it's there with concentration. I don't think it's one of those ones that I can move.
Gotcha.
But I was hit, so I actually technically need to make a Constitution save to see if I kept it up. Because I was hit with magic missile, and it's a concentration spell.
Yes,
How much
do
damage
need
did
to
you
make
take on that?
concentration.
I took
6, so it's just a DC 10.
DC 10.
Oop. Well, it's still up.
Okay.
All right, so we need to like push her back into the daggers.
Quite far away
Nice.
from that.
It's okay. We can move them. Hey, Caleb.
Yes.
I don't know if you're using it right now, but got that fancy silver sword?
I do. Do you need it?
Give it to me. As Emery gets up, let me double check what my perfect. As Emery goes past Caleb to run up on the hag, she grabs the sword from him.
Mm-hmm.
You said it's a long sword.
It's a short
She
sword.
gets the sword. Yeah, whatever, short sword thing. It's something that I can do.
It's a finesse. weapon.
I can wield it. Let me add it to my inventory real quick so I can do
And it is silvered.
I'm gonna drop it
yes,
from my inventory.
no, okay.
It's kind of just holstered on the back, so you could like literally run by and just kind of grab it from its like loose tie.
Yeah, I just yoink, it's mine now, thanks. I'm just borrowing it. If you need one of mine, let me know.
I'm absolutely, thank you.
And so she's gonna run up on her and hit her with this short sword, the silver short sword.
Mm-hmm.
I know that 8 doesn't hit,
Nope.
but let me double check because I have some really
Make sure
cool
you're
stuff
holding
as a
it
college.
Tighter. It's a little
I was
slick.
running. Okay, so none of my new stuff lets me do that, but I'm here in her face, so
There goes me protecting you.
I'm trying to double check because it's like 2-weapon fighting, a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand. I can use my bonus attack to attack with a different light melee, which technically I do also have a dagger. Since short word considered light, yes. Yeah, so as she comes down with the silvered sword, she doesn't do that, but she does kind of grab her dagger and like tries to shank her with her dagger
Okay.
as my bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 9. It's okay. I got winded running over. Leave me alone. I got winded.
It is now the hag's turn, and the
That's
hag
okay,
is going to make
a
a
barbarian.
claw attack against you.
Okay, way to be real catty.
You see she rears back a clawed hand. Now that you can see like her true form, a clawed hand rears back and is going to slash at you.
Okay. Natural one.
That is a 14.
Meets it, beats it.
Damn it.
Okay. Grab.
We haven't been able to get any new armor.
That is 19 slashing damage.
What the fuck?
I rolled really well.
Yeah, she slashes at Emery and she goes, "What the fuck is this, a cat fight?" and goes down.
Yeah.
Well, there goes our healer.
I'm not the healer. The healer's inside of you.
Oh.
Role player, fucking healer.
Okay.
Someone always takes over in games, takes over the other player.
Yeah. Do we have? Let me see if I have.
I feel like someone has Ellie's sheet somewhere.
I thought I
Gonna call it
did.
some help.
I thought I had it here. Because I can add. Yes. I have it here. I can add her to the initiative. Because you're right. We should do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and add her to the initiative. And she rolled real bad, but it means she's up next.
Yes.
So the hag takes that slash. Ellie is going to pop out of Three's chest cavity. Oh dear, oh no, this looks quite bad. This reminds me of the time me and my 13 children.
When they all got hurt
Yes.
for doing something silly, playing with the wild possum outside.
Yes, and she is going to cast a second level healing word on Emery. So go ahead and take 5 points of
You know
healing.
what? Five is better than nothing.
5 is better than none. And that is a bonus action. So as an action, but that is a leveled spell. Shoot. I don't play a lot of druids. As an action, she's going to...
I hate being level 3. Get me up to level 4.
Do a big old smack on the hag with the quarterstaff. Gonna do a big old two-hand smack, and that's not enough. Rip.
It's okay. Ellie's trying. She's old.
She trying. We're gonna get her on the field. She here. She trying.
Oh, and then she can eventually wild shape. So get turned into that bear again.
Yes.
Next bonus. Next bonus. She's turning into a bear.
Action. So Emery, you pop back up with 5 hit points
I'm like,
after the night hag lashes into you. And 3, we are back at the top of the order with you, my dear.
Sorry, I was checking with my roommate. All right. I was like, where are you? You've been gone from. She's like, I'm at my boyfriend's house. And I was like, lucky. I wish I was at my boyfriend's house.
Coming over.
Well, Ellie hasn't wild shaped yet, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Great. I'm gonna shoot over her.
Do it up.
Duck, gnome.
I'm not a gnome. I'm a halfling.
I'm gonna cast ensnaring strike on this next arrow.
Nice.
Okay, that is 14 plus 8 is 22.
That hits.
Great. Make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay, and this is ensnaring strike, so this is a magical effect.
Yes.
That's a natural 20.
Well, you're not ensnared. You also I don't think you take any damage from it because you have to like it was if you start your turn in it, you would you would take damage, but you're not going to because you're not starting a turn in. But I still do my basic damage. So let me roll that.
Okay.
That is 8 non-magical piercing damage. That's my action, my bonus action, and then an extra. I'm gonna increase the damage again. That's an extra 3 damage, so an extra 1 damage, so 5 damage total.
Okay, cool.
If it's resisted. I don't think favored foe counts as magical extra damage. I think it's just increasing whatever damage I did.
I think so. I
think that's how it works.
And next in the order is Caleb.
Seeing that I'm probably not going to be the focus of an attack for a hot minute, I am going to bonus action cast Hex on them. And
you have my answer in messages.
I'm going to disadvantage their con save. And then I'm going to DM question.
Okay.
How much of this cart is on fire?
A pretty decent chunk. I mean, the bottle was thrown at the cart. I would say the top of the cart, there's some flames.
The pies are melting.
The pies are starting to get a bit crispy.
They're being baked even more.
Twice baked, one might say.
If you would be so kind as to help me figure out what this would look like, is there a way that I can run behind the cart, and since that is a straight line, push the cart to the hag down here and kind of like run them over with the cart?
Oh, hell yes.
It's from what I've seen, it's one of those carts that you kind of have to lift the front of. It's like a wheelbarrow style thing. So you wouldn't be able to just push it, but if you wanted to run and ram her with it, I would let you make a shove
athletic?
Something, I would let you do like kind of like a shove attack, but with a little bit of extra damage.
Okay. Then I don't have the movement to do all of that. So what I will do is I'll move behind it, prepping that. And I will Eldritch Blast again.
Okay. Give me that Eldritch Blast.
For a 24 to hit.
That hits.
God, I can't wait till you get 2 Eldritch Blasts to pop off.
Me too, especially when I roll ones, which is really homophobic. So that's 4 points of magical, plus 3 points of necrotic.
Okay.
And I do have Agonizing Blast, which allows me to push them 10 feet. So all I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to push them into that wall.
Push them up against the wall.
I want them to feel the pressure as much as I can as I hit them with this.
Okay. They definitely feel that force damage.
Yeah, they're like, ow.
I just want to like
you like shove her against the wall with that Eldritch Blast, and she goes, "Wait, I can tell you things about Strahd. I can tell you about his enemies."
Well, that's the first piece of useful information.
Yeah. Form of Dread does something to kill him.
I know his most carefully guarded secret.
So I'm gonna let that land on you too. I'm Form of Dread.
I got an idea. You're not yourself. You're just destroy.
You've been overcome by the librarian.
Mm-hmm.
You destroyed my books.
And the cart, if that is your turn, the cart is going to take its burning damage.
One more
cart
point.
is looking pretty rough. It takes more than one this time.
Oh, surprising.
Cart's looking bad. Cart's looking like it might start falling apart soon. Which brings us to Emery. This hag is telling you that I have Strahd's most carefully guarded secret. If you let me live,
Emery's gonna take a wide.
You.
Emery's gonna take a wide stance, like readying an attack. How do I know that you're not lying? And this information is true.
What reason would I have to lie to you, dear?
So many.
Everyone seems to be one. And
I'm bargaining for my life. I'm going to
she
give you
literally
the
points
information.
back to the cart full of suspicious
I can get another
pies.
cart. I can
You're
get another
literally
cart and more pies.
you're literally giving people like drugs, which
Yeah.
sus.
It's called a career.
We do what we must to survive in Barovia.
Yeah.
It's called
But-
eat ass, suck a dick, and sell drugs.
Fuck.
Okay.
We're banned off the platform. That's crazy.
There's her TOS. That doesn't make sense. If you're giving, okay, so no one here really is like, or at least everyone here is like afraid of Strahd, and you're giving them like drugs to make them not feel things. Wouldn't you think Strahd doesn't like that? Like your enemy number one? Why would you give us information?
Listen, I'm just trying to sell my little pies and make more little pies and sell those to the people. I'm just trying to do a service to the people of Barovia. Can't you
Okay.
see?
We're gonna make a deal. If I don't kill you, or at least we don't kill each other, one, you're not allowed to take kids as payments. It's not okay.
Well, then how will I make the pies?
I knew it.
Yep. See, that is exactly why I'm killing you.
You don't understand. The children they have such tiny little hands. They're very good at rolling out dough.
I'm a vibe check this stupid ass.
Insight.
Make me an insight check.
It's a 15.
Yeah, them kids are not rolling out dough.
Yeah, that's what I thought. See, yeah, here's the thing. I kind of figured as much.
So good at rolling out the dough, and they're very good at chopping the meats.
A+ on that.
I think I'm gonna need you to like rephrase that. So we'll make sure that we don't end you so you can keep up this little operation, but you're not allowed to take kids' payment to use them in these pies.
Yeah, all right. Now, are you not going to kill me or what?
But I need to know what this information for Strahd is. I don't know if it's true or not. We're getting two information things. We're making a deal.
All right. I'll give you the information about Strahd, and I'll take a break from taking the children.
There are other ways. There are other things. Bad people. Use bad people.
Ooh, hadn't thought of that. That could be a viable. Well, there's a lot.
Stop using kids. Stop using kids. There's a lot of bad people here. You know, I heard there's these things about vampire spawns.
What about bad kids? Can I take the bad kids?
Emery thinks a little bit because she thinks about her twin siblings going, depends on what they're doing. I might allow that. Not good kids.
All right,
You got to be like
just
Santa
have to not-
Claus.
Okay.
Figure out who's on the naughty and the nice list.
Oh, what, Santa Claus?
Yeah, he's from like where we're at. He
Oh.
like gives good things to good kids, but then gives bad things to bad kids. Oh, you know, actually, you could probably be like Krampus, but it's only for bad kids.
So I can have the bad kids, and then I give the good kids the pastries.
Yeah, you know what? They probably need it in this shithole of a town.
All right, so drugs for the good kids and pies for the bad
New
kids.
campaign slogan: drugs for the good kids.
Turn the bad kids into pies.
All right, give me a.
Oh my god, we should just
persuasion
kill
check
her.
with
This is awful. We should just kill her ass.
This is fucking discussion.
That's a 15 for persuasion.
All right. I'll take a break from the children.
I'll write you up a business plan. I'm an entertainer. I'm used to like figuring out contracts and deals and things. Pretty sure my buddy over here, she points at Caleb and is like, form of dread. He's really good with like contracts and whatnot. Like, we are more than happy to make you a new business plan.
Oh, is this a whole warlock thing?
Yeah, he's got like a patron, so like that whole like pacts and
Oh,
contracts and
yeah,
shit.
the
Like he's
whole-
good at that.
That whole
He's
bullshit.
good at that. Yeah, he's like really good at that. So like, I'm
Always,
sure we could write.
always read the fine print. It's always in there.
We're really good at, you
Section
know.
Is
Dot
Emery
A.
making
Gosh.
friends? The heck?
All
Hey,
right.
I'm more than happy to give you my siblings
No,
at this rate.
Would you? Are they here in Barovia?
I will find a way to get them here.
If you can get them over to the old bone grinder, I'd love to.
Okay. Perfect. All right. I'll be coming
I
back
feel like
here.
that name's a little
Let's see
spot
what
on.
happens.
It's a windmill. It's where I make the pies. I shouldn't have told you that, but it's the pies.
Mental note.
All right.
Okay.
So, Strahd has mastery over the land and the weather, and you shouldn't. Here, I'll tell you a big secret. Don't trust the Vistani. They're all spies. They're all spies for Strahd. Yeah,
What?
yeah. They're all working for him.
Three's gonna speak up. You didn't know that?
Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
I mean, yeah, but like,
So
Okay.
there is now. If you do want to get some information from the Vistani, I do recommend going over to the shores of the Pool. And there's another camp of theirs on the outskirts of Valaki. So those are two spots that, you know, if you want to get some Vistani information, some of them might be willing to negotiate with you. That's a good spot. Now, before I give you any other information, I need a swear that you're not going to kill me.
I won't kill you. You gotta remember the deal. You can take the bad children. You don't take the good children.
I need you to pinky promise.
Okay,
So,
I'm laying the
it's
contract
a lot
on the table. Okay,
All right.
we're taking a
wish I
break.
were here.
I'm amenable to this deal, but I need you to pinky promise that you're not going to kill me.
And Emery holds up her hand to pinky
And
promise.
you see this gnarled, awful pinky with a long, scraggly nail. And she hooks hers with yours. And you feel a little tingle of the magic of a pinky promise. Now, if you break this promise, I will
This is not
take
in the
all of
book.
your fingers.
And I guess the same goes to you if you don't take a
No,
bad
it's
child.
It's a two-way street, girly.
All right, and I'll know.
Yeah,
I want a new DM. Where's my horror campaign?
Make pinky promises.
I'm kidding.
Well,
That's a joke.
yeah, girl.
/J. I love you, Evelyn. /J.
Making
So
pinky
I'm over
promises
there
with tags.
with this fucking cart about to ram
to
this
go.
bitch, and I see you pinky promise, and I'm like, so is it are we not doing this?
Yeah, we're good, Caleb. I just like made a pact or something with Morgantha here. You know, kind of like you with your patron.
And I will
Alright.
drop form of thread, form of dread.
oh, you were much handsomer with whatever you had going on.
Well, you are not probably the crowd that I am trying to appease.
I'm
but
literally gonna
I
turn
will
her into Krampus.
Take that note. Thank you.
Morgantha is.
You see three finally put the dots together. He goes, or they go, you're a homosexual.
gay. Gay. Gay.
Ow, I hurt myself.
Three finally is just like, oh my god.
Eyes light up. They ding. A little light bulb goes up, like pops out of his head. You know,
So it
like
just
that.
slowly rises up.
Ding.
3, yes, I
Oh.
do prefer the male persuasion.
I feel
And
like I
everyone's
should
like-
tell you I'm not a male.
Oh.
I'm not a female.
Well,
Computing.
you are very dashing yourself, but now you understand why it was so hard for Emery and I when we were like
Yeah,
not
we were like
procreating.
literally. No.
You all have some strange dynamics going on here. Do you want the rest of the information or not?
Yes, yes, of course.
yes,
Come on.
absolutely.
Pinky promise. So,
All
Strahd
right,
controls
all
the
right.
weather, the people,
Oh
the
yeah, no, he
Sami.
controls the weather, and he's a fucker about it.
Understand. You know what? Great. In terms of like, I don't know, weaknesses, anything
Well,
that like you
he's-
might know.
He's got over in Vallaki, you can find the Order of the Silver Dragon, which are a bunch of fallen knights. Well, they used to be the Order of the Silver Dragon, and now they're just a bunch of undead knights. And they're in a ruined mansion near Vallaki. Now, come in close, child, to hear his one of his most well-guarded secrets. Because he has spies everywhere.
Yeah. Give me the tea. Come on.
So, okay. So there's a temple hidden in the mountains. And you can follow the Solenka paths, and you'll find this temple. And it's got a whole bunch of forbidden, hidden shit. Now, I'm gonna leave you alone. You're gonna leave me alone. We've made our pinky promise. I gotta get. My cart is on fire. I gotta
We're
go
gonna-
build a
we're
new
gonna-
one.
We're going to take a nice little break from the children. We'll just consider this, taking the bad children moving forward. Okay.
Yeah, we're square. As long as you're not gonna kill me, because that would be rude.
We're good. Exactly. We've
Yeah,
come,
no,
we
no, this was
understand.
A big misunderstanding.
And she goes over to her cart and she kind of looks at some of her. She finds a couple of pies that are less burnt. She's like, "Do you want a couple for the road?"
No.
No.
Seeing what happened to our friend, I'm going to pass.
No.
You sure? I bet you had fun with this.
I don't know. Is that what fun is like?
These pies, they take you to a better place.
If we are to get rid of the Strahd, we don't need to be on drugs. But we
Yeah.
appreciate it. And I'm sure there are a bunch of good kids that will love this.
All right. Well, get the
Is-
fuck out of my sight. And she grabs her cart, her flaming cart, and she starts trying to she starts pushing it away.
Okay. That's fine. Cool.
I get
Is
the fuck out
Kellen
of my
gonna
sight.
join Strahd's side? Questions we must ask ourselves.
I think we all are, unfortunately.
I have asked Strahd to join us, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see
you
what
asked him to
happens.
become a party member.
Ellie and I are like,
moral ambiguity is a huge personality on Caleb.
Well, you guys have gotten some information from the Night Hag.
Good
Um,
info.
What are you guys gonna do next?
How close are we to the edge of town where that tarot reader person is?
I think we should
Um,
report back before we do that.
You guys, I will put you back.
I'm like curious, like where we are, is like how far certain things are in terms of where should we go
So-
first?
You need
We're not
to.
in Barovia, we're in Barovia.
So let me get to the GM layer. So she told you to go to the Sare pool, which I am putting on the. I have now put the title on the map, and I will mark I'm marking. And here where it says G, that is where that little camp is. You can kind of
G is for gay.
Yeah.
That's the camp for the Vistani.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Okay.
that's also where the palm reader is? Or is that person in town? Okay.
No, that person is
Cool.
outside town.
Gotcha.
From the information you got from.
Perhaps
Yeah.
we head to get Irina. We take what time of day is it?
At this point, I'd say it's maybe like mid-afternoon, let's say.
Let's make all of our preparations to take Irina out of Barovia.
And we leave first thing in the morning, and we can get there bright-eyed and bushy tailed.
Everybody looks
None
at
of
her
us
tail.
have tails.
I
Kellum
do.
is a furry.
I do. Emery
Which
looks
is
at her
fine.
tail like,
It's fine, chat. It's fine if you're a furry. I'm just teasing. Like, live your truth. Have fun.
Emery looks
You
at
have
her
one
tail.
life.
She goes, my tails are bushy.
We could fray it a little. I learned this little technique. If you just kind of grab it and just kind of, then it kind of explodes in volume. We can make you.
It's my skin,
I'm
Caleb.
pretty sure it's skin.
Oh, you don't have any fur on your tail?
No.
Doesn't it get cold?
So I wrap it up underneath my pants.
Do you have like a tail pocket in your pants? Does that cost extra?
Emery turns around and like she's like, look, there's like literally a little hole for like her tail to kind of come out of, and she uses it to like curl it back up, and it's like her little robes kind of essentially like cover it up, or she like tuck it back in. Like enough of the bit can get curled back, so it's covered if it gets cold.
Well, that is.
Maybe I make leg warmers for my tail at some point.
All
We'll
right.
see what happens.
I think 3 has gotten to the point where he's started walking. They've started walking.
Yeah, like you're walking. We're like, and we're talking about like semantics of tails.
And we're headed
Yeah.
back to the Irina's,
Back
to the
Irina's
Burgermeister's
place.
house.
The Burger Master.
where we
you-
started to head back 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distracted. You return to the Burgomaster's mansion, the weary-looking mansion, and the rusting iron fence, and you knock at the door, and Irina answers, and she says, "Thank you for burying my father this morning."
Sorry, it took us a
please,
while. We had to punish a hag.
Oh, it's not the lady who sells the dream pastries, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
But we made a pinky promise that like she's only allowed to take like bad kids. So I'll know. But she also gave me lots of information about Strahd that like we're not supposed to know, but now I know.
Oh, good. That might be able to help you in defeating him.
That is not what I thought you said. I know you said defeating him, and I literally heard all my brain went, that'll help you in feeding him. And I said, wait, what?
Surprise, Irina's on his side now.
Shit. Help you in feeding him. Excuse me?
Sorry, slip of the tongue.
Yeah, you know what? Who else had that happen? Me. I know what that's like. Maybe you thought I was a vampire. It's fine.
Thank you for everything you have done so far. Now that my father has been buried, would you be able to take me to Villaki?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were
We
headed
figured
that way.
we'd take a nice little.
Is your brother joining
Rest?
us?
Ismark, I do not believe.
He might have to take over.
Yeah, I think he has to
As
being the head
chef.
Yes.
Right,
This town
right,
needs
right,
their
right, right.
burgers.
They also need their pies.
I'm deeply troubled by the way that you think that my father was a burger chef, but we are going to gloss over that for now.
That was out of character, by the way, because I just that was funny.
No, Ismark will be staying here to look after the village. But I look forward to our journey. When would you like to leave?
In the morning, if possible.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to travel at night.
I'm admittedly a little worried now that my father has been buried that Strahd may attempt a visit again, but...
Well,
We can leave now.
protect you. Yeah.
Do you want us to leave now? I mean, if we leave now, if he's going to come here, he's going to find us.
So we should probably leave now.
As long as we could take maybe a short rest.
I don't know. We can leave in the morning. Don't like vampires not like the daylight? If we make it through the night. Oh yeah, we really need to take a rest. Deborah kind of looks down and she's like got bruises and shit.
Yes, you seem to be quite bloody. I think perhaps a rest for the night would be better than leaving immediately. And if you all are protecting me, then it
We
should
could
be
have-
all right.
3 sentry at the guard. I can sleep by the windows to make sure nothing comes in. Emery can sleep in the closets to make sure nothing comes out of there, and you can take the bed, and we'll be fine.
Oh, you don't need to sleep on windowsills or in closets.
I'm just covering our bases if you're concerned.
A closet, Caleb? Or don't you think you're better suited there?
No, I as 3 found it, I've just gotten out of there. So,
Oh, congratulations!
thank you. It's a newer development.
Where
I
is
tell a lot
Barovia
of
like
people.
this like awful, terrible place, but they're not homophobic?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Shit's terrible, but they are very inclusive.
Fuck yeah.
It's awful, but hey.
Inclusively terrible.
Yeah.
Shit
You know.
sucks so much, there's no one has any energy left to be homophobic.
Yeah, pretty much. Cool. Yeah,
God,
I
I
just
wish
feel
I
like
could say
if
the
we
same
all
about
stay
Florida.
together. Yeah, I really think we should like stay together as like we take turns watching, ready for anything.
Sure.
All right, I think that this is a sound plan.
Sentry mode.
And you all have dinner and bunk down for the night. And that is where we're going to end our session. But as you all fall
Nope,
asleep...
that was it. That was it.
Well, I just had one more thought.
Yeah, give me the thought.
You hear...
Not the wolves. I don't need to know what
The thought disappeared. You'll hear
threw
them in
them.
this next session.
I was gonna say we hear howling. Okay, I guess it's midnight. Guess we need to go to sleep.
Yeah, you hear howling. I thought I had a fun thought, and then it completely disappeared on me. My brain is busted today. Welcome to
You
having
did so
a
good
brain.
though.
Yay.
Especially
You guys are
chaotic.
amazing. You guys are great. Thank you, everyone, so much. Thank you to Sirenscape for supporting us because Epic Games need epic sounds. I forgot to say that up top, so I'm going to say it now. And thank you to our lovely and wonderful patrons. I have the list somewhere of who our patrons are, and if somebody else has it, then
Yeah. I can get that real quick. So thank you to our wonderful patrons, Nalani B, Rebecca M, and Michael M. Thank you so much for supporting us and helping us create a safe and inclusive stream where we get to be gay, do crimes.
I mean, this group specifically.
Y'all
I will say this
are
group specifically.
the most be gay do crimes.
We're that embodied, honestly.
Thank you everyone so much for watching. Randall, where are you raiding over to today?
Let's head over to a the wonderful, the amazing, and the beautiful Stream Queens.
Amazing. If you want to check out any of the lovely cast here, you can go down to the description where you can see all of their socials and things. So be sure to give everybody here a follow because they are all lovely and wonderful. And if you want to support us, you can always check out our Patreon. You can go to magicacademyrpg.com to see the links to all of our socials and to purchase merch. Go check that out.
We'll be back
And
Tuesday.
we will be back on Tuesday with Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, episode 23.
It's
Yes.
definitely getting there. Yep.
It's getting up there. Come see what
23,
shenanigans we get into.
We're on a boat now.
We are. We're on a boat and we're going fast. And anyways, no more outdated references. Sorry. With that, be kind, love one another, and we will see you all again very soon.
Bye.
Bye.